Welcome to the show. How you guys doing, everyone out there? Who's out there? Who's out there? Okay, cool. Okay, I think we're good. I got the mic going. I think the recorder has started. And, yeah, so, by the way, welcome to the show. I'm Conrad. It's Friday. I do a show every Friday. And at that point, everybody yells back, every Friday. But you don't have to. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I understand. So hopefully you're enjoying. Hey, there's a person there. How you doing? Why doesn't it look like me? That's weird. Okay, well, it's me. Trust me. Anyway, so I'm. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Okay. So anyway, do a show every Friday. What am I missing? Oh, welcome to the show. Oh, what are you drinking? I'm drinking. Just so everybody knows. I'm drinking a rum with some kind of mango thing with ice. It's really good. I like it. I enjoy it. Because I drank all the other coconut rum the other day, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have some more coconut rum. I'm gonna buy some, which is weird because the stuff I bought, the stuff I had was I don't know, it was in a white bottle. And so that's right. Thank you. So then this stuff it was the Admiral Nelson's. It was like almost half the price of the others for the same size. So I was like, I even asked Liz, like, is this stuff like bad or something? Like, why is it so cheap? I don't know. It was on the bottom shelf. I will say that, but you got it. I hope you enjoyed the Dancing Girls before the show. If you joined in earlier, I gotta show pictures of this. I can't put any music to it because I'll probably get dinged. But this was hilarious. I saw this today and I said I have to put this on because this is just hilarious. Let me hit the beauty button on this. But yeah, we don't need no stinking ads. So I'll play it and then there we go. I could do this. So this is the last ABBA song or something. But it's a bunch. It's a couple different ABBA songs. Like I don't even know if it's a whole song or not. But let's just skip to the good part where you can. I'm not sure if that is oh crap. Uh, he passed away a couple years ago. Rick. They're freaking Muppets or something. I'm like, what is this? So I had to put them into my playlist. Rick Mile, yeah. I'm not sure if that's Rick Mile or not. It kind of looks like him, but at the same time, like he's a lot older, so I'm like maybe this is like the last thing he did before he passed away. So, so right now they're doing the chicka chain, the Chains song. Um, but yeah, it was cracking me up when I saw that. So I said, okay, they have to go on to my thing, and I have to stop it or else I keep looking over at them watching. Okay, so what was I going to talk about? Oh, it is September 11th. So I want to wish my nephew Vito a happy birthday today. So happy birthday, Vito. I didn't do the math, so I don't know how old you are right now. But happy birthday anyway. I know it's not 8 because Facebook gave me the, oh, hey, remember a couple years ago you were at the 8th birthday, and I haven't been. So. Fish long as yes, long as I said slushies, they are so good. Enjoy. So happy birthday to Vito. I want to talk about a plane crash, but not the plane crash that you're thinking of. The three plane crashes that you're thinking of. Um, Back in flight 427, I should have got the stuff up ahead of time. But flight 427, I don't know if you're local, if you remember this, um, but we had a plane crash on, oh man, next to the Giant Eagle in Aliquippa, Green Garden Road. Um, So yeah, I was working at that Giant Eagle the night it happened. Um, yeah, it was I was way in the back at Hot Food, so I didn't see anything. But I guess one of the cashiers, she said she felt something weird, and like when it crashed, like she felt like a wave going through her or something. Like she was like I don't know, had like a psychic connection. I don't know, whatever. But she had like that feeling, and yeah, a lot of people like saw like whoosh the big plume of flame like shooting up in the air, and she saw it. It basically like did this, flying in and then like straight down kind of shit. Um, yeah, it turned Beaver County like upside down for the next couple days. Um, one of the later on, well, that night was a weird night because we our manager came back. He's like, yeah, get some. We got food ready. We got paper towels ready. Um, Why is every emergency they need paper towels? I don't understand that, but he was like, hey, get paper towels. I'm like, why? It's a plane crash. We gonna wipe up the plane with paper towels? I mean, come on. But yeah, that's they got paper towels. They got water, drinks. I don't know if we got food ready from the hot foods, but I think we should have for the guys working up there, for the firefighters and such. Um, yeah, but it wasn't on. It was on the 9th, by the way, not on the 11th. Just want to be clear. Um, yeah, but like I said, I was working back there that night. Um, obviously we had no customers. We got to leave early, but we couldn't really go anywhere. It was like, okay, you're off work, you can go home, but we couldn't actually leave the parking lot. So a group of us got together behind the building because the firefighters said, okay, everybody move your cars around to the back of the building. They took over the entire parking lot with trails going in and out. So the one kid from, I don't know what department he was in, but he was like, hey, dude, you want to smoke up a blunt? So, of course, he was one of those guys that nowadays you probably wouldn't appreciate it, but he had to do the lick the joint, but like in the olden days, with my friends would roll the joint, they'd be like, they roll it up, one lick, you're good to go, okay? But I said, why is it? He's like, licks it this way, and then he rolls, licks it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But it was that was a fat joint, so we smoked that, and then unfortunately nobody brought alcohol with them to work because you didn't do that. You brought your weed with you. You didn't smoke it at work, but you brought it with you to work and left it out in your car. Um, so select red blend, very good choice. So they yeah, we smoked that, and then finally they gave us all clear that we can like leave the parking lot. And all of us are like driving out of this parking lot like baked as all hell with lights going everywhere, and it was one heck of a night. That's all I gotta say. It was yeah, it was one heck of a night. So, and then like years later, while working at a construction company, one of the I spoke with one of the guys on there. He was like, yeah, I was there that night that it happened, blah blah blah, and he's like, yeah, I got called as a backhoe, not backhoe, excavator operator to go down there and help dig things up. He had nightmares from what he had to witness that night. Um, I guess I'll try not to. I won't repeat what he saw, but it was gruesome things that he saw in like hanging in trees. Which is just to say body parts were in trees. I guess that's not as gross as he described it, but it's pretty gross. So that was yeah, that was his story, and I was like, wow. So okay, let's lighten the mood because that was kind of gross. We don't want to talk about gross things anymore. Tomorrow, if anybody is interested, Beaver Bobcats is doing a reading of plays or something at the Quay Square in Beaver. I think they start at 6. I'll be there with my wife and a couple other people. So if you want to join us, join us. If not, don't join us. I don't care. But I think it'll be fun. All right. So segue. So I gotta get this on my screen. So I'm still. This is what I'm seeing on the other screen, by the way. Is this fucking face? I keep turning and looking at this fucking face because it's just hilarious. So yeah, I gotta get rid of that face. And nope, not that one. Exit full screen. All right. And by the way, for those of us just joining us, when I post this to YouTube later, I will include the playlist of all the songs that I was playing, so that you can watch them later at your convenience, or you can go, "What was that song that he was playing? That was really cool." You can go see it again. Um, did you know that? I can't. My friend, I just put her up. Kirsten Dunst did Turning Japanese cover. She filmed it in Japan. It's hilarious. But I gotta stop that so I don't watch that while I'm talking to you because I'm doing a show. Cool. All right. Anyway, so tonight I thought I was going to talk about the Glitter Boy. What's the Glitter Boy, you might ask? Well, the Glitter Boy is a glittery, technically, a glittery robot. Why is it glittery, you ask? Well, it's glittery because the armor that is on it is built to actually like repel lasers. It diffracts it. So basically, any laser shot that it gets is actually does I don't know if it's half damage or less damage. Let's just say less damage for it. Come on, shift to your screen, please. You can do it. Oh, now I lost that picture. Excuse me. All right, will this come up? No, you suck. I gotta change my team. Hold on a second. I'm having a bad camera night here. All right, that should do it. Yes, there we are. Haha. That is a picture of a glitter boy. I guess I can't make it bigger. Oops. Um, yeah, he's holding the American flag, and he's holding on his left hand what is known as the boom gun. And the reason it's called a boom gun, because you're like, why is it called a boom gun? That's a strange name. It's called a boom gun because it fires. It has a 200 round magazine, by the way, belt fed, that fires rounds at the speed of sound. Um, so you basically get hit before you hear the round coming at you. Um, yeah. So okay, let's yeah. Okay, let's describe where the you would find the glitter boy. The glitter boy is found in a game known as Rifts. Palladium Books wrote it like years ago. It's basically it's a world that is let's say a hundred some years into the future, after a great magical eruption has happened through the earth. Um, the South America is covered with vampires now, which are different than the glittery vampires of today. By the way, they're the somewhat old school but somewhat new school vampires. Um, yeah, so basically, it's a really bad place to live in. Food is scarce, gasoline is scarce. Um, it's basically a hellscape, if you will. Um, yeah, so that's the Glitter Boys work with an army I don't think I have the name of the army on here. It's been years. So let's just skip what army they are. Not the coalition. The coalition is the bad army. Let's just remember that. Um, so they do fight the coalition. So that is the Glitter Boy. So this is I was going to talk about some of these stories um, about Glitter Boys pilots and Glitter Boys that happened in my campaign. And just so you know, I'm going to be using Marty and Martin. They are not the same person whatsoever. Um, not in the least. They are not the same person. Martin is a little more laid back, and Marty is a bit more I don't know, excited, jumpy. I don't know, but no. Yeah. So yeah, their names kind of fit, if you will. So anyway, um, this one time, Martin was playing with me. Um, we had come across some bandits that were basically like doing the toll bridge maneuver, where they're like, "Hey, you guys can't come crossing through here with your caravan of troops and party members unless you pay us a toll." Well, I don't know. Let's say we had. I know we had at least a vehicle, probably two or three vehicles, um, a bunch of different characters, magic users, psionists, maybe a dragon. I don't know what was in our party, but Martin was taking up the rear. He was walking in his glitter boy. Not didn't want to. He wasn't one of those characters that said, "Okay, I'm gonna get out of my power suit and like set it to the side," which the glitter boy can move at I want to say 40 miles an hour, or maybe it was 60. Yeah, 60 miles per hour running. So it can move pretty fast if it needs to. So we didn't need to load it up on anything. But anyway, we're talking to this guy and he's being a dick. Meanwhile, we have radios on, so Martin can hear what we're saying. Um, and so he can hear what we're saying, and we're not getting it with this guy. He's like, no, you're not going to cross. We're going to take you guys out. So I hear Martin go, okay. I fire my boom gun. We're like, what? He's like, yeah, I aim at the guy's head and I fire it. Like, oh shit. All right, well, since there's technically no initiative because this guy doesn't know the Glitter Boy's attacking because he's way out there. Um, Basically, what would happen? What did happen was the guy talking to us. He's like blah 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 blah, whoosh, and his head turned to mist because that's where the Glitter Boy aimed for his head. Obviously, that's how you get rid of bad guys quickly, is aim for the head. It's a going rule. So even with the helmet on, he completely vaporized it. And then his companions heard the boom that came in after he was vaporized. Um, I don't remember what happened after that, but let's just say that we won the battle, because, or else it would be, I'd be like, no, our characters died because Martin fired the first shot. But that's not what happened. All right, so here's another picture of the Glitter Boy. That's the back side of it. This is the belt. You can't see you can't see this is the belt that holds the 200 rounds of ammunition that goes into it. And yeah, this is the next story that I wanted to bring this up for this. This is something that Marty did. So he's piloting a Glitter Boy, and we capture a Samus pilot. This is a coalition bad guy who's basically in a flying suit. Smaller than the Glitter Boy, but still fairly large. So we knock him down. I don't know if he was in his power armor or just in his regular armor, but he eventually takes his glitter boy and like steps on the dude's chest. And you know the glitter boy is not light, if you will. It's at least a couple tons. And I have the numbers for that to tell you exactly how many tons. Yeah, 1.2 tons. So stepping on it, you're not gonna just push it off, okay? But he wasn't squishing down. He wasn't like stomping on the person. He was just holding him. And they were asking him for questions. All right, he doesn't want to answer. Doesn't want to answer. So finally, Marty looks at me. He says, "Okay, he doesn't want to answer." I pull my trigger halfway. I was puzzled. I'm like, "Okay, he hears you pull the thing halfway." He's like, "No, Conrad. Um, remember what happens when you go to fire the boom gun? This is what happens. A pylon shoots from the heel of the robot, basically, to keep it from me like going backward. Because you know when you fire something, you know, equal opposite reaction. When you fire something at the speed of sound this way, you're going to want the robot to go this way. So it shoots pylons out to protect it from moving. So, yeah, he basically shoots a pylon through this dude's chest. Um, Not in a place that would kill him because that would end the interrogation completely. It would be like, oh, okay, well, he's dead now, so done with interrogating. Uh, so let's just say he gave up where his secret base was real quickly after that. Um, yeah, this is I guess, a mechanic next to a glitter boy, so you can see the size of these things. Um, yeah, so that is the glitter boy. So I'm going to pick a different character from the Rifts world every week or so now, I think, and maybe draw up some interest in the Dwellers. Oh crap! Yeah, Dwellers in the Rift game that I would like to run. Yeah, I plan to. I like to do it online or even in person, but yes, it's going to be a while for it's in person. That's just how it happens. So yeah. All right. So hey, if you want to join Dwellers in the Rift, apparently I can't make it. It's got to stay a private group because I screwed up. So you just gotta look for Dwellers in the Rift on Facebook and ask to join. And um, unless one of the other members lets you in, I'll probably let you in because that's just how it works. Because I think I'm the only one who cares about it. And that's exactly why I'm doing these little readings of like, hey, here's some cool things. Because I guess that's the one thing I missed. You know, when I was younger and like we're playing games, like my friends would go through the books, like, ooh, this is cool. Ooh, this is cool. It's hard to get someone to get interested in something that they've never seen before or never heard before. So yeah, so I figured I'll talk about them a little bit. So it is the second week of Gentember. I have nothing really to talk about for that just now. Oh, okay. I've been working on some tiki torch things for the for a party, um, and I'm very upset because I basically I made. I think I can get a picture of that. Um, I basically made an, a container out of an old flower pot, like a plastic flower pot. And I had, oh, okay, I'll put, I originally cut it out so I could put four um, little tiki torch tops into it and put some rocks into it and be kind of cool. Well, it turns out that one of them was rusted through. So I was like, okay, so I went back into the garage and I cut them again to make one that holds three. I'm like, okay, well, it holds three. I guess that's better than nothing. So I go filling them up today after I built this thing, and I realize, oh, this one's leaking. I'm like, okay, so I pour the fluid back out into the first one again, and I was like, well, let me check on these. Let me see what's going on with them. Turns out all but one of I had four. All but one of them had a leak in it. So I can't use any of the. I can use one. Um, yeah. So now I guess I have to go back to the depot and pick up another two more at least. Uh, so I can make this thing work. I'm trying to. Oh, what is it under here? Ah, here it is. Okay. There's a picture. Let's see. Can I? No, I just want picture. I don't want stuff on side. Oh, okay. I guess that's fine. All right. Yeah. So I made this, and I found out, like I said, two of these. The one was already leaking, and I found out two more of these are actually leaking. Yeah. So I have to buy two more of these now because yeah, I was very upset. But the other items I was building. Oh, and then I was building a. It's basically a bottle that's supposed to hang off the wall. Um, yeah, I found out that the top to hold the wick is like a lot larger than I originally planned. So that's not going to work. But I guess the good thing is since these are not going to work, I could take the tap caps off of these, put them on the bottle, and that's less work for me. But the hanger is actually too small for it. If I put it at the head of the whole bottle like slides all the way out. Um, so I have to go up one size and put it down where the bottle like moves out a little bit. And I hope that works. If not, I have to find new bottles, I guess, to make work. Yeah, so a little upset about that. All right. What else is going on? I moved a glass, two glass shelves to the patio, so that was cool. Um, I have to move the sink that I built because the wife doesn't want that sitting there. So that's a drawback because I actually thought I was gonna keep it there. But oh well, we're gonna move that. Oh, here's an important thing. I guess I'll be trying out a new job come Monday, um, which little nervous about, but I should be okay because um, they're telling me that I guess they want me, a counter person, a stock person, warehouse, and outside sales. I'm like, it seems like a lot of different things, but I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. I guess they just need me as a jack of all trades to help this business. Um, the one thing I definitely have to do is, which kind of annoyed me this morning, was I went to go find them on Google Maps and they didn't show up. Um, like I literally had like the address is in there. I can punch in the address and bring them up, but I can't put in the name of the company and have it like instantly come up. Um, so basically, if I was someone looking for an electrical warehouse, um, I would say, hey, electrical warehouses, and see what shows up. This is not going to show up. So yeah, that's one thing I definitely got to change. But yeah, we got to fix this because that's not going to happen. You can't have your a place and not have it on Google. It just doesn't work. So yeah, I'd like to take care of that and like be in charge of that part of it because yeah, I guess we're gonna need some help. But apparently, I'll be replacing the same I'm replacing a 67-year-old dude who's about ready to retire. I guess he has heart issues, and which is weird because it's the same manager that was at Tri-State. He actually like reached out to me, which is like amazing. Like it almost never happens. Um, but yeah, it's funny because when I originally applied at Tri-State, I guess I replaced a 67-some-year-old dude who was their current driver. Um, so it's kind of weird that way that I'm actually replacing like another old guy that needs to retire. So um, yeah, hopefully I get the salary that I want and that I deserve. I guess if I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff like he's the way they described it, um, I think I'm going to be asking for a little bit more, or you know, at least a commission. That Tri-State, which later turned into CED, they they got rid of the commissions for everyone. Um, I mean, I guess it's good on their part. They're gonna make more money, but that's really bad for the salesmen who have to do the same thing they've been doing for years, but with less money. Um, and I guess I'm kind of glad they got rid of me because without my commission, I honestly would not care to be doing any extra work to be selling something to somebody. Um, I mean, even like a $5 sale for some things that we didn't have, um, I'd search it out and be like, hey, sir, I can order you this, and I can get it in. I'm not going to be making any money off of it, but I can do that, just so that the guy would come back again. Um, and after I got rid of my commission, I was like, I don't care. What's it going to do? It's not going to help me at all. I'm not going to be making any extra cash for this. So that's how that happens. All right. So yeah, I'm kind of sad I didn't get more stuff done around the house, but um, I guess if you go through Home Jobs 2020, I did do a lot of stuff, so I guess I can't complain. Yeah. Plus, yeah, I can't complain. I got a lot of things done. I'm happy with it. Um, you know, there's a lot of things I did, a lot of things I done. Sorry, I blacked out there for a second. I apologize. Okay, I'm back. All right. Okay, what else? I guess that's all I needed to talk about. I could go over the Glitter Boy a bit, but I'm probably not going to because, yeah, without explaining the rules of the game and like such and such, it really isn't gonna do too much. No one's gonna understand what I'm talking about. Um, I showed pictures already. They were pretty cool. Um, yeah. So, all right. Well, all right. I guess that is it for tonight. I can't go too loud because Shanty is already fallen asleep. Oh, speaking of sleep, I am going to be sleep. I should have brought it in here. The show it's cracking me up. So tonight I will be sleeping with a sleep monitor from the VA. It basically, I guess I wear it on my wrist like a watch. It's got like a finger monitor to measure pulse, I guess. And then I'll be putting some kind of thing on my chest to measure which way I'm laying and such. Um, so yeah, that should be a fun little experiment. The The first one they sent to me, apparently the UPS driver delivered it across the street. And then, since it was an unoccupied house, I guess the neighbors down the street, like 2 doors over, I don't know if maybe they own the house or watching over it. I don't know. But apparently they picked it up, and instead of like looking at it and going, okay, this goes to 78, which, let's see, I'm 77. Where would I think 78 would be? Oh, I don't know. Maybe across the street, you know? Um, so instead of looking for the house and trying to figure out where my house was, they decided to open the package, um, realize it's not for me, found luckily, they found the return packaging inside of it, and mailed it back. But when they mailed it back, all they did was set it on their porch. They didn't bother calling UPS and saying, "Hey, I have a pickup ready," you know. Um, so I basically went around town to go looking for this stuff because I didn't want them to say, "Hey, well, we sent it to you and you lost it. It's such and such money that you owe us," kind of bullshit. So I did find it. I took the package. I put into the which here's another fun thing I found. Um, Advanced Auto actually is a UPS drop site, so I was able to take my stuff down to the Advanced Auto and had them get it ready to be shipped out. So I'm like, oh, how odd! That's really weird. So yeah, so the new one arrived today. That's pretty exciting. So I'll see how that's going to happen tonight. Give that a shot. All right. So again, I will wish Vito another happy birthday because I know I should have done the math while I was sitting here, but I didn't. Oh well. Um, oh, speaking of math, okay. Um, someone posted a video about the Common Core and the regular math that we've been doing. And of course, you know the guy does the regular math problem. Okay, he's done. Okay, it takes him a couple seconds because you know he knows what he's doing. The Common Core took longer because the teacher was explaining it. She wasn't like just doing the problem by going, "Oh, okay, well I know this, this, and this. Here's the answer." She was explaining, "Okay, this is how you look at this. This is actually uh, three in the tens place. It's actually 30. You know, and like this is 35. So it's 30 and 5. Like she was explaining how the thing worked, whereas the guy was just doing the problem. He wasn't explaining how to do the problem or what it meant. So yeah, so people are like, oh, well, we could. Then of course he does his problem, and he goes makes an egg and screws on the computer. Like, well, this is what all I can do. And so I'm like, yeah, but you weren't explaining it. Like, I don't know how else to. It annoyed me. So again, I know I was about to close off, and then that got me to no tangent. So again, I will say happy birthday again to Vito. I hope I'll get to hang out with you someday soon. Um, maybe when you start drinking, you can come visit me or something. Well, or you know, something like that. So yeah, that's how that's gonna be. Um, I'll remind you again that there is a thing in Beaver tomorrow at 6 at Quay Square. That is between the courthouse and the restaurant that Ramsey's took over for his show, Hell's Kitchen. Or something. I can't remember the place. So there's that one, and I guess across the caddy corner No, across the street from the gazebo. So if you know where the gazebo is, that's pretty much where they'll be at. So there's that. Um, there is no Renfest, so that's kind of sad. We are. I think we might be dressing up for Renfest tomorrow because we want to have some fun. Okay. Yeah. Have a great night. Remember that I do this every Friday. Again, remember that I do this every Friday. Have a great week. Remember to wash your hands, wear a mask, don't be a douche. Every so often, clean your phone, or even clean your phone every day. You know, whatever is safest for you, because yeah, because you touch your phone a lot, and then if you put your hand in your mouth, that's one way. So yeah, so do that. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend. I will see you again next Friday, same time. Yeah, have a great one. Thank you and good night. I don't have any theme music to play. I wish I did. Maybe I should get some theme music to play one of these days, but not yet. So.